If you're heading to EDC Las Vegas next year and you want to attend this festival as a pro, I'm going to share some of my best insider tips and advice as someone who's done this festival 7 times to help you have the best experience possible. So I'm going to share things that I've learned through trial and error, mistakes that I have made so that you guys don't have to have these things happen to you. You can be fully prepared and have the best EDC experience because it is, after all, a massive, massive event with hundreds of thousands of people who attend, but it is going to be the best weekend of your life. So with that being said, let's dive into things. Good night, good night. Let's get this out of the way at the top. Bring layers. I don't care if the daytime weather is deceiving and it's super hot. You just don't know. The last few years at EDC have been hit or miss at nighttime, and there's been cold spells, there's been windstorms, there's been so much crazy shit with the weather, and I've had friends get stuck in merch lines. I've waited an hour to buy like a $90 blanket. So do not let that happen to you. Bring layers, either tied around your waist, get a locker. That's a great option. I love getting lockers, but bring a jacket, a fur jacket, a pashmina. Bring layers even if you don't think you're going to use it, because it does get cold. You're out there in the desert and you don't want to be stuck outside if we get one of those like really cold storms. So definitely bring layers. Good night, good night. Hit the merch up first. Now, there's a couple different merch booths when the festival opens, and some of them, I don't think they're all open during the opening ceremony. Only one of them is kind of like in that Cosmic Meadow area, but if you do want to buy merch, the lines can get absolutely insane. So I would kind of like look around, find the store that has like the shortest lines, and then get that out of the way and then put that in a locker if you can. Or if you're doing Camp EDC, you are able to go in and out. It's just a bit of a hike. So I would say do that first. Don't waste your night waiting on merch lines. I can feel some of you groaning right now because you've been through that as well. Just don't miss a set because you're waiting on a merch line. Like, there is some stuff you can buy online, and Camp EDC has its own merch booth as well, so you guys can get stuff inside Camp EDC. But don't waste your whole night waiting on merch lines. I'm telling you, I regret doing that in the past. Good night, good night. Book a hotel and shuttle takeover package. We all know the EDC Las Vegas shuttles sell out in 2 seconds, and it's probably one of the most asked questions I get every year is, where can I find shuttle passes? I have the thing for you guys that's going to be like the best bang for your buck this year. So One and Only and Groove Cruise are coming together this year for a full resort takeover at the Serene Hotel in Las Vegas, which is really close to the airport, and it's about like a block behind the MGM Grand. This is going to be like the best experience you can do. So it's all bundled together. So it includes your accommodations at the Serene Hotel. So if you've got a rave fam and a bunch of you want to stay together, this is a great option. It includes your 3-day shuttle pass. So they are shuttling you to and from EDC with unlimited booze. So your pre-game's taken care of, unlimited booze on the bus, that is taken care of as well. They have day parties. They have this awesome lineup. I'm going to pop it up here. Sage Armstrong is on there, which is very exciting. So they have day parties. They have a kickoff party Thursday night, which is incredible as well. They have breakfast on the way home. They're going to have a vendor village with beauty bars and different things like that. So this is, again, I cannot hype up hotel takeovers anymore because you can all stay in one place. You can meet other ravers. So if you're solo traveling, this is great, and they can pair you with roommates, so you can sign up by yourself and you can get a 2-queen room, and they can pair you with a roommate so you can mix and mingle with people, meet people on the shuttles. You don't got to worry about EDC shuttles. You guys got your own thing all in one price. So room packages just went on sale this week, so you can book with code EMMAK. That will let them know that I sent you guys. This is such a good option. If any of you guys hate planning, you literally just book this. Your hotel is done, your travel is done, your drinks are done. Like, it's all taken care of in one thing. So this is just a great option if you're stressed out about like where the fuck to stay and how to get to EDC. All of this is going to be linked down below, including a giveaway that they're doing. So they're giving away 4 EDC Las Vegas tickets plus a room at the resort with the whole package included for you and 3 friends. If you guys want to enter that giveaway, I will link that down below as well. Good night, good night. All right, moving on to the next point. Bathrooms. So at EDC Las Vegas, there are so many different bathrooms. And if you guys are going down the GA route, there's just a couple that I would recommend over others. So I would say probably in between like the Wasteland Base Pod and Base Pod Circuit Grounds, those bathrooms are some of the most high trafficked and they're absolutely insane, and it is a little bit of a nightmare. So if you can go to the bathroom before you get over those areas, I remember at Kinetic Field, there was one like all the way on the top, or even like near Neon Garden, like the ones on the very outside of the festival that are like a little bit of a further walk to get to, I feel like sometimes can be a little bit better than the ones right in between some of those massive stages. So if you can do that, it's great. Obviously, if you have VIP, I would definitely take advantage of those bathrooms, or GA+. Even if you have to walk a little bit further away from the stage, or you can just stop on your way when you're walking to the next stage, I would try to go for like those less trafficked bathrooms. And while we're on bathrooms, I have learned this the hard way. If you're an OG subscriber, you will know the bathrooms are so chaotic. Do not split up from your friends. I'm telling you that right now. There's like bad service. You're going to lose each other in the porta potties. Go to the same stalls and either like go right next to each other or go in the same stall. So me and my friend would just literally wait our turn, hold the other person's hydration pack, they would pee, and then we would switch. So that way we don't all just like fan out and split up, because I've done that before and we've all gotten lost and then you can't fucking find each other and then you waste 20 minutes looking for each other. No. Go to the same stall or go right next to each other. Do not split up in the bathrooms. It's complete chaos in there. I'm telling you guys. Good night, good night. The other thing I would say is the Oasis Lounge. This is very important to know if you are partaking in any substances, if you have issues with anxiety, stress in large crowds. The Oasis is in the center of the festival. It's marked with a little purple heart on the map, and it's what it's described as. It is this little space you can go and sit and calm down and get out of like the stress of the festival. If you or your friend is having a bad trip or something, you can go here. It is a safe space. Insomniac's ground control is there, and they're there to help you and just help you calm down and like breathe for a second. So it's just a great place to go and like recuperate and like regroup mentally if you just like don't know what to do. So I just feel for you guys, like if you're ever that friend who's taking care of somebody and you're just like so overstimulated, which is what happens at EDC, like know at least that you can go to the Oasis as a safe space. Obviously you can also go to any of the medical tents as well, but the Oasis is like really nice if you're dealing with a situation like that. Good night, good night. Okay, for the best fireworks view, this is obviously opinion based. There's so many different places you can go, but the top of the bleachers is one of the most insane views you will ever experience. So you can walk up to the top. It's a hike. Do the Stairmaster before EDC if you can, but at least one of the nights for the fireworks, which they usually happen around like 1:30 a.m., walk to the top of the bleachers and you will get the perfect view over the entire festival of the fireworks. It's absolutely insane. Good night, good night. Memory Lane is a great shortcut to get from festival stages. So it is marked in the map. It says Memory Lane. It's literally right behind Cosmic Meadow, but it also is this like exhibit / art installation. So when you walk through it, there's screens like all around you. It's like a tunnel, and it shows all videos of past EDCs from like the last 10 years. So it's really cool. So you can walk through there and watch all of the videos and trailers from the last few EDCs. And it's a great shortcut if you want to get from like the Neon Garden, Quantum Valley area over to like the Stereo Bloom area, downtown EDC area. So definitely utilize Memory Lane. It's a great shortcut. Good night, good night. If you want to get on an art car, and I know this has changed because they've introduced new art cars, but I've been on the Parliament one twice. So how I got on, there was like a little ramp at the back of it, and there was a little bit of a line, but the best time to go was in between, like when the DJs were switching over. A lot of people would get off and then they would let a couple people on depending on the capacity of it. I also went on like really early in the night, like 7:30, 8 p.m. I got on. So just look out for that. You can possibly get on them. You just got to time it correctly. And if it's not like an absolutely massive artist, it's going to be easier to get on them. But it's just a cool experience. Just make sure you're wearing earplugs because it's extremely loud on the art cars. Good night, good night. Other things I would recommend are different places you can go, again, to sit down. So outside of the Oasis, if you just want to go relax somewhere, if you are an older raver and you need to stretch your legs and take a nap, there's some art installations that are great spots. So like the bamboo area, Bamboo DNA is a really cool area that you can go like sit in and chill. Anything kind of like on the outside of the festival, but particularly near Cosmic Meadow, because that is a grassier area and it's the only grass in the entire speedway. So I feel like that our installation is just a great place to go and like sit and stretch your legs, or even if you sit like much further back to the sides of Cosmic Meadow, if you're not in anyone's way, you can kind of like sit down. So I would recommend that if you guys just need like a breather and you want to go chill and just like camp out for a little bit. That's a really good art installation to go check out. Good night, good night. Meetup spots. So this is a big one. Again, I cannot stress how chaotic and how big EDC is. So what our group always does is we have a specific meeting location, which is usually like a very specific art installation. You want to pick an exact corner or side of said, statue or whatever it is that you're meeting up at, because some of them are really, really big and a million other people are meeting up with their friends there. So if you pick like the flower tower, for example, there's like a million people underneath the flower tower when you get there, and there's obviously 4 different sides. You can walk under it. So if you're trying to find like 1 or 2 people, it's going to be insane. So tell people like, hey, we're going to meet up at the flower tower on the kinetic field side, like directly under it. Like be that specific. In 2022, we ended up meeting up with our friends to go to a Neon Garden and Quantum Valley set. So if you guys see like the power path on the map, there's like this structure at the end of the power path. We specifically said like you need to be there at 1:50 a.m. because it was Tale of Us was playing at Neon Garden at 2. So we said 1:50 a.m. sharp, and you need to meet on the Neon Garden side of this structure. And guess what? We all showed up and we were all exactly where we were supposed to be. So definitely pick a very specific meetup spot for you and your friends. Good night, good night. And then lastly, it can look really deceiving online or in videos that you see, but sometimes at the bigger stages, there is some room up front. You just need to know how to navigate a crowd. So don't let it be super deceiving from the back if it looks like, oh my God, I can't go up any closer. Like a lot of times, if you can enter from the sides, I would recommend walking like outside and around the stage. So if it's like Neon Garden or if it's Circuit Grounds and you can get in, go all the way around. Don't like come in from the back and try and walk straight up. It's going to be really hard. Go around the outside, and then you can usually cut in at like the front left or the front right. Obviously do so respectfully. But there's usually a lot more space than you think. Like I had been at Circuit Grounds countless times all the way in the front, and there was so much room around us. So these stages are way bigger than you think they are. And a lot of times, unless it's like an insanely big artist, like it's like John Summit or Eric Prydz or something like that, and it's just so fucking packed, you definitely can get up there easier than you think you can. So those are all my tips for you guys. I have so many more videos on EDC Las Vegas. This is what I specialize in. So definitely check out my EDC Las Vegas playlist. There's over almost 100 videos in there to help you prepare now. And again, I got to shout out One and Only for helping to sponsor this video, you guys. Their resort takeover is going to be fucking awesome. Again, I cannot stress enough how convenient the shuttles are going to be, because again, those go by in like 2 seconds. So if you just want everything taken care of, like book your room packages now. This shit is going to sell out. Get your room, your shuttles, your drinks, your pre-games, your parties, like all that shit is taken care of in one bundle. So it's super nice. So again, I will leave my code down below if you guys want to use that to save money or just to support me. I really, really appreciate it, you guys. If you have any questions on EDC, please leave them down below. I'm happy to keep chatting with you guys. Other than that, I hope you have an awesome week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Fall into you.